So wisdom. When we talk of wisdom, I believe that we have heard wisdom over and over again. So what I will do today is just going to be an addition to what you have heard. Maybe what God through me will tell you, probably you've not heard, probably you have heard, but if you have heard, to be an addition to the knowledge, you are expected to grow in that knowledge. Because Jesus, the tree of life, causes us to grow. You don't become static, you don't become stagnant when you are in Jesus the Christ. So our topic and our focus this very morning is on wisdom. Now, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. I'll actually need Bible, yes. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. The word of God says that, yes, our brother can read for us.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget to run away from the words of my mouth. Amen.
Amen. And go to verse 7 for us.
Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all you are getting, get understanding.
So now, amen. Wisdom, God Himself is saying that get wisdom. And the verse 7 says that it even goes a little bit ahead or a bit on top. He said that the reason why you and I should get wisdom is because wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the head of the school. Every school has a principal, and the principal is the head of the school. Can I blow your mind right now? There are schools of the spirit we call God's University. Wisdom is the head of that school. You can never access those mystery schools. You can never access the secrets of God. You can never go on encounters without this principle called wisdom. You can never engage any aspect of God without wisdom. For she is the principal thing. And the most amazing thing is that whenever she is coming with her sister. Her sister is called understanding. So everywhere you see wisdom mentioned, understanding follows because they walk hand in hand. There is no way you are going to get wisdom without understanding entering. It is not possible. They work hand in hand and they always walk together. It is like this. The principle of on and off, or the binary principle. Every angel you see, they are two, but most of the time we see one. But angels, they walk in pairs. And aside the pairing that they have, they also have a spirit being that they walk with or they work with. Okay, they have spirit being that they walk or work with. They are in pairs. There is someone who is next to Gabriel, the archangel. There is someone who is next to Michael, the archangel. There is someone who is next to Raphael, the archangel, the one in charge of Wednesday. There is somebody in charge who is next to Michael, the archangel, the one in charge of Sundays. So it runs. Next to the chief is the next chief or the assistant. Okay, so they work in pairs. But if I am to ask you, who is the next in command after Michael? You don't know. Because we are only stuck with one aspect of truth. But with wisdom, some of these mysteries and some of these schools of the spirit will be open to you. And it is from that realm, it is from that dimension that you and I can learn some of this hidden truth. Some of these scrolls were opened in the time of Daniel. But when it was opened unto Daniel, the Lord God said that it should be closed because it is not yet time. Some of these scrolls John the Revelator saw, and God said, let it be closed because it is not yet time. But glory to Jesus, the Christ of God, that some of these scrolls are opened now and in our time. And inside these scrolls are some of these mysteries. Just 2 weeks or last week, 2 weeks ago, I saw the heavenly court had a meeting. I was inside a public transport, so I really couldn't even pay attention to the discussion or the meeting. But one thing that I saw was that I saw my teacher in the realm of the spirit, Moses. I saw he has opened a big scroll, and all the elders and the council, they have come around the scroll. The scroll is very big, and they had come around the scroll. I didn't hear what they discussed. I didn't know what they said concerning the scroll. But I knew for sure that a certain revelation and a certain dimension of truth has been released. And whatever is written inside this scroll will manifest on earth this year. But it will take the wisdom. It will take the wisdom of God. I was giving you an example. Rebecca and Isaac, the feminine and the masculine nature. It took Rebecca to get to the heart of the husband. So, let us consider wisdom. Let us consider wisdom. Wisdom. So now, when we talk of wisdom, we have the masculine and we have the feminine. The wisdom of God works in them. Now, in God's creation, God created things in pairs. God didn't match a man to a man. God didn't match woman to a woman. God did it masculine and feminine. But the enemy is now introducing a different system whereby it is all right for a man to marry a man, whereby it is all right for a woman to be with a woman. We are just trying to corrupt, and disengage the purposes and the plans of God. But that one, it will not stand. Why? Because Jesus Christ already took the cross. He has already won the victory, and this victory is already resting in eternity, and it is unto us sitting here to enforce that victory from eternity into time. So when an issue is going on, when you are being confronted by an unseen spirit with the scripture knowledge you have, you need to just enforce the victory Jesus has already given you. You need to enforce it over that problem. You need to declare that you problem and you spirit behind it. Jesus Christ, according to the book of Colossians chapter 2, verses 14 and 15, Jesus has overcome you. Your garment has been removed. You are naked. Your nakedness has been seen before all creation. You are defeated. I therefore enforce this verse 15. I enforce it right now. Your garment, do this thing. You see result. Every handwriting that is against your life, against your destiny, Jesus has already deleted them. He has cancelled them. You must know these scriptures and enforce them. The wisdom of God will take you into the schools, the court systems, and introduce you to the right channel and how to grow perfectly in the wisdom of God. So the wisdom of God, there is the masculine nature, and then there is the feminine nature of God's wisdom. So I want to ask a question. When we talk of the masculine parts of wisdom, who can tell us what you think, what you know about the masculine parts of wisdom and then the feminine part of wisdom? You see, I'll give you a clue. The things we see physically is just an idea of how the heavenly things are. Okay, so masculine, feminine, a boy, or a man, a woman. What is the difference? Try to use some of this earthly analysis to see how it should be like. How it should be like. Because the heavenly things are the reality, and the earthly things are just a shadow of what goes on up in the heavens. What goes on up in the heavens. So just try to be creative. Just be creative a bit. When you talk about the masculine aspects of God's wisdom, what comes into your mind?
I say the masculine aspects of wisdom is what God uses to create things, because it says that the head, as a male happens to be the head and a female is under the head. But I would say the masculine wisdom of God uses that aspect to create things, is what I can say.
Powerful. Making sense. Anyone? See, that's why I actually broke it down. Bring it down to our ex, our world. Your dad, your mom, husband, wife. Yes.
The feminine is a very soft.
Okay.
Masculine wisdom is
Okay, so our brother is also bringing that a wonderful point. The masculine aspect of wisdom is tough. You will not get it so easy with him. You will not get it so easy with him. Yes.
based on what my brother is saying, then I would say the feminine aspect of wisdom becomes the grace of God, because you see, as females have some sort of compassion in the on certain things. Females have compassion on certain things, because my brother said the masculine can be the hard aspect of wisdom. So I would say the feminine aspect can also function as the grace of God, so because they have some compassion on certain things and how to handle things. And at the same time, the feminine nature of even we human beings, these are the people that governs our needs. They arrange things to make sure things are in order, so that when daddy comes, daddy will not talk. So I would say that the feminine aspect of wisdom helps us to arrange things and administer things, is what I can say.
Okay. So I'm actually grateful that we have this kind of knowledge at work here. So I will have to define for us in a very simple way. So the masculine aspect of wisdom is the bearer. The bearer of the intuitive seed that descends from the will, of God to the soul of human beings or humankind. The bearer of the intuitive seed that descends from the will of God into the soul of the human, being, into the soul of the human being. Remember, the man has the seed, and he releases the seed into the woman. So this aspect of God's wisdom carries a seed that is released from God into your soul. Your soul is basically your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your mind, your will, and your emotions. So it's the intuitive seed of God that comes down from God Himself into your soul. It comes down from God Himself. Okay, so let us also look at the feminine aspects. Feminine aspects. Okay, now the feminine aspects from what we said. So now, the feminine aspects is basically the vessel of the kingdom of God for manifestation. For manifestation. So if the man gives the woman the seed, the woman becomes the vessel to receive that seed, and after some time, the woman is able to manifest, bring to you a baby. That is the role of the footstall. So that is the vessel of God's kingdom. So from the beginning, I said, you cannot access anything in our Father's kingdom without her. You can't. Because she is the container, she is the vessel that manifests the kingdom of God. This one carries the seed, but this one manifests the kingdom of God. And you go, I want to ask a question. Which era of this wisdom are we in?
The feminine aspects.
Why do you say the feminine aspects?
Under this aspect, since the feminine aspect or there is a person that manifests God's glory. So in our aspects, the power of God, the glory of God is manifesting through us, through the Holy Spirit, using us as vessels. So I will say that the feminine aspect of God is manifesting by the power of God is manifesting.
Exactly. So we are in the age and the dispensation of this one. We are in the dispensation and the age of this one. Jesus says something that when you see these things, the kingdom of God has come. When you see demonstration of power, the prophetic graces, casting of spirits, and all those ones, Jesus said that when you see these things, the kingdom of God is what has come. And she carries the kingdom of God. She is the vessel that carries the kingdom. So in our time, are these things happening? In our time, are people prophesying? Are people walking in the raw power of the Holy Ghost? If it is happening in our time, then yes, we are in the time, the dispensation, and the age of the feminine aspect of the feminine nature of our God. Of our God. Amen and amen. Amen. So we are in this. Let it be in you. Let it be in you. We are in this dispensation. We are in this age. We are in this age. You will see how can you be able to position, to be able to express, to be able to be a vessel and be used by God to fulfilling a lot of things. To fulfilling a lot of things. Okay, so as I said, yeah, maybe it will be your first time of hearing, maybe you have heard these things before, but no matter what it is, it should be an addition to whatever you know. Amazingly, this wisdom is a spirit. This wisdom is a spirit. Has anyone ever heard that spirits don't have gender? Have you heard that people mostly quote that you be like the angels in heaven? You don't give in to marry, you don't have children. There's a verse like that. That people use it to justify that spirits don't have gender.
What can we hear that the angels that you mentioned in the news in the Bible, you see, you are going to be inside the soul. You don't have feminine aspects of that.
Right. Now, the scrolls God has spoken to this generation, there is more truth coming out. Okay. Yes. On one hand, you say spirits don't have gender, but on another higher ground, spirits do appear and they do manifest with a particular gender. Every spirit created by God and came from God has a particular nature of manifesting and appearing. Those fallen ones, they have their animalistic or the animal nature. But even aside those animal or animalistic nature, they have a particular way of appearing. Right. Have you heard of goddess before? So who is a goddess?
A feminine nature of spirits.
And why are they called goddess?
Because it is females.
Because they are females. Because they are females. Yes. Because they are females. But they being a female and they being a male doesn't mean they have no sexual organs. No. What it means is that when they appear, their manifestation, the way, for instance, as we are here, if a man is passing, you don't need spiritual things to see that this is a man because the features of a man will tell you. The same way a woman is passing, when you see the features of a woman, you will see that this is a woman. When it came to a woman, the word Moses used was banana. God used the word banana, and banana simply means somebody taking time to curve something. That is why women they have shape. They got a curve. Man, you don't have a curve or a shape like because when it came to you, God did bara, asa in the Hebrew word. Bara is to create, call things to come. Asa is to what? Make. But banana, you are going to cultivate the thing. You are going to mold it in a certain way to have a certain shape. Those beings, they have that shape. And if God is to give you celestial eye to see the woman whose era we are in, that aspect of wisdom, when she appears and you see her, you see that, wow, what a beautiful woman. She has the qualities, the nature, and appearance of a woman. But this woman is a spirit. So, according to Isaiah chapter 11, verse 2, which I would like someone to read, Exodus 28, verse 3. You just read only the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 2. The Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon you, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding.
Okay, you just read it for me. See that what? The Spirit of what? Wisdom.
Lord shall rest.
And
The Spirit of wisdom.
so wisdom is a spirit. Wisdom is a spirit. And if you go to Exodus the 28th chapter verse 3, when God had instructed Moses to have the tabernacle erected or built, God needed to fill certain people with the spirit of wisdom. Okay, so wisdom is a spirit. Wisdom is a spirit, and we have seen out of this one spirit comes two branches, the masculine aspect and then the feminine aspect. So now, wisdom is a spirit, and these scriptures are some of the few scriptures supporting it. Out of this spirit, we have A, the masculine, B, the feminine. Out of this spirit, we have these two, the masculine and then the feminine. And out of this spirit, these two comes. But interestingly, this one, are they also spirits?
Yes.
Why do you say they are spirit?
As both give birth to twins, and Henry give birth to the same thing applies for the spirit being give birth to the spirit being.
Okay, so our brother is coming from the angle on the law of reproduction, which also makes sense. But actually, it is very simple.
It is their manifestation.
This spirit has two parts, and the parts are part of him. So, the spirits. For instance, in science, we have science students here. There are what we call the X and the Y chromosomes. And do you know that man has both X and Y? Man, not human beings, but man as a he. You have both. So out of you, single man can come, a woman can come, a man. Okay. So it's like this. So out of this spirit can come this and can come that. That is the binary principle. It cuts across. So all these are this. So it's a spirit, it's a spirit. All these are in this, and it is a spirit. And it was just a tricky question I passed on, just for us to know that it is not because it is a part of him. So no, it is a part of him. It is coming from him. Do you know that the God you and I serve, he has an image? Do you know? Do you know that God has an image?
Yes.
God has a reflection. And according to Corinthians chapter 1 verse 15, Jesus Christ is the image. Okay. Now, Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, God said that Bible said that God created both male and female in what? In his image. So what is telling you is that God did the creation of both man and woman in Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ is the image. And out of God's image came forth what? Man and woman. So out of Jesus Christ, the man is the X and the Y. Man and woman. So out of Jesus Christ till today are two natures. You can access the nature of a feminine aspect inside Jesus as the image of the Father. You can also access a masculine nature. You can access a feminine nature. Until today, it has not ended. All these two natures can be accessed inside our Father, inside Jesus Christ. That is the same principle running in here. Do you know that even according to 1 Corinthians 3, Jesus Christ is our wisdom? Jesus is our wisdom. So, and wisdom is a spirit. So, Jesus, the wisdom of God, he is a spirit, and out of him, the image of God, we have this. It confirms Genesis, it confirms 1 Corinthians 15 verse. Nothing is contradictory here. Out of Jesus, the image, who is a spirit, came both man and woman, masculine and feminine. Out of Jesus, who is our wisdom, he is a spirit. God is a spirit. Jesus is God. John 4:23. A time is coming, true worshippers who worship God in truth and in spirit. Why? Because our God is a spirit. So God, who is a spirit, Jesus Christ is a spirit. He is wisdom for us. So he who is a wisdom for us is a spirit. And out of him comes this. So it confirms it. It confirms everything. This is not a strange doctrine. It's not a strange teaching. It is nothing strange here. So don't be worried that I've never heard of a spirit having a feminine name. It is in your word, it is in your Bible. It is just that a certain veil must be lifted for you to see. Just a certain veil must be lifted. So you and I should be able to touch on some of these aspects. Her is riches. She will manifest it in your life. By her, kings rule. By her, one can assemble